Thank you for staying with us. Ladies, we were talking about this toxic parenting or not toxic parenting. I think Tope wanted to come in. Yes.
You see, if everyone raises like we're all raising our children to react in, I will not be bullied. I will not be, you cannot fight me and get away with it. You cannot talk. Somebody will say, the way you spoke to me was an insult. I will slap you for the way you spoke to me. The other person will say, I spoke to you.
The way you eyed me.
What I said, I did not slap you. You now slap me, I will slap you back. We become a very violent society. If everyone starts like, now fight, we won't have anywhere to stay in. Yeah. It brings me back to, can we raise emotionally intelligent children? The girl lacks emotional intelligence and self-control. The boy displayed a level of maturity that we must applaud. Yeah. And that, for me, is important. What the lecturer now did was to spread a message that what that boy did made him less of a man. That he is not a lion, he is a goat, he is a sheep. So the boy that is gentle, of which I also have in my house, you now make them feel like they are weaklings because they don't get aggressive back. Aggression doesn't make a man. Ability to control your ability, your strength is what makes you a man. Damn. So if we now encourage, lion is a lion, I punch, you punch, that is a man. We're not raising it well. That's why some men in their homes will say that the woman was talking to me and I could not help myself. I just had to do bam. He did not plan that way, but we've made him feel like what makes you a man is don't take insults from anybody. If you are insulted by anybody and you take it, you are not a man. My son must not take insult from anybody. Give it back. Yeah. That's how you are a man.
So
we don't want that either.
Nima, I hear that, and my question to you is, why do you think that response only shows him being weak?
No.
Okay.
I do not see it that way. This is a mother saying to her son, lion no dey born goat. This is, if you do not reject this behavior, don't be permissive of something like this. And from my point of view, I explained earlier, I can see why she would say to her child, I would like to raise a boy, even if he will not ever beat a woman, that a woman will not consider him so small that she would dare to slap him. I don't know whether you get my point. When even his presence alone will command the respect that if you want to disagree with him, you know how to defer. I don't know whether you're flowing. It's like the kind of person I'm married to now. Even if I'm angry with him, it doesn't cross my mind to express it violently.
Yeah.
I look at the person I'm married to. I can disagree. And that's the kind of human being I'm thinking about, because we have young men who are now confused in this our balance idea that we're trying to do, who are very confused as to how to even deal with women. It is seen as if they are a lesser vessel, weaker vessel, so they can get away with anything. And we see a lot of vicious women. We took yesterday a woman who had such a terrible plan to destroy her husband. She did not think of her children. And now she's put a stigma, long life serving one, on her kids. I don't know why we are raising. Tope said something that is important. Raising emotionally intelligent individuals, gender or not. It's extremely important. But I don't want to raise a man in a very patriarchal society that we live in today, who somebody can look at and think you can intimidate them. It is completely wrong and an imbalanced way to raise boys. Because we raise boys now, giving them feministic values, and raise women, giving them masculinist. What's the English? English is not a word. Values. We've raised women who are so alpha, they don't know how to be women anymore. The balance this line has been distorted. It's confused already. Can we raise women who know how to be feminists, who know how to be their feministic side? I wish Bisi was here. The English, there are words to show you're feminine, but you're not weak. You're soft. Your beauty is in your modesty, your voice, your softness. Go ahead and take a call.
We have a call. Jennifer. Good morning, Jennifer.
Hello.
Good morning, Jennifer.
Hi, good morning. First of all, this is my first time calling, and I love your show very much. You guys are doing an amazing
Thank you, Jennifer, and welcome to the show. First time caller. Please go ahead.
Okay, so briefly, just like one of your ladies rightly said, I think it's all about how we bring up our kids. It's not really about, oh, you're a woman or you're a man, and because you're a woman, that gives you the right to misbehave, or because you're a man, that gives you the right to misbehave. You know, as a woman as well as a man, I feel it's right. Parenting, we should bring up our kids rightly. You know, for the fact that we're teaching our kids to be sweet, to be adorable, to be understandable, to be appreciative, and all of that, doesn't simply mean that we should also fail to teach our kids the importance of value and self-respect. Even if we want them to respect other people, we also need them to respect themselves, because from the viral video of the lady slapping the guy, obviously, if she had a self-respect, she wouldn't have done that. You know, and for the guy not reacting doesn't mean he's weak. Simply means that he has a self-respect. He has a dignity intact. He has something he's protecting. So I feel parenting goes both ways. If you're teaching your male child how to be soft, how to be defensive in times of terror, in times of crisis, you should also teach your female child the same thing. So it goes both ways. I mean, the society is already messed up as it is, because already we have this ideology of, as a man, there are things you should do, there are ways you should act. As a woman, there are things you should do to a man, there are ways. So it's already a messed up society. So we don't need much more of that. That's just my take on it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jennifer, for your contribution.
Okay. So I was learning that, you know, raising boys to be masculine, that's what they were supposed to be protectors, defenders, providers of their home. If you not make them shy of those values, of those sides of themselves, while you are confusing softness with, you know, a soft masculinity, he won't be able to even take the leadership role that he wants to take. I'd rather that we're raising them to be who they were naturally made to be, raising women to be soft as they were naturally made to be, without the clash of violence. So a soft woman can rule a nation and ruin a nation with her softness without even raising a finger. But just being soft, my love, my darling. And a man can be, you know, all of that and still, you know, bow in the corners of his room to a soft woman.
Okay.
But we have confused it now. Women are growing up, everybody is masculine, we are all fighting. Okay. Even I am masculine.
So what I'm hearing from our caller to you now, we're going to go to how society perceives this behavior and how they think we should respond. But before we do that, let's go on a short break. When we come back, we'll continue our conversation. Stay with us.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Thank you for staying with us. Moyo, you were going to respond.
Okay, so I just want to say, first and foremost, I disagree with the lecturer putting it in the public space, advising her son should not be a lion or goat. Fine, if you want to advise your son to be like, you know, back to back, hit, eye for an eye, it's fine. But I don't think you should bring it to the public space and influence it on other people's decision. Then secondly, I also want to say the guy is good. I applaud the guy. He won at the end of the day because he didn't see those traits. Let me just assume he didn't see those traits in a relationship or in the relationship. But God vindicated him, or God released him, or helped him, or saved him from what would have become if he had ended up marrying that lady. Because they are not even married and the lady is doing this already. So he didn't see that, but God has opened his eyes with that resounding slap. He won't go back to propose to her again.
I like that. So just before we went off, I was thinking, you know, about a society where, you know, you're raising your own child to be a certain way, to be respectful, to show respect to others. When they meet with violence, they should find a different, more self-respecting way to respond to it. But they're growing up in a society where people like these lecturers are encouraging their children to be violent. And it may even seem more widespread than we think, as we have seen that these slapping incidences have been quite common, you know, these days. So I feel that there are parents who are thinking, how do I raise my child to survive in such a world that respects violence over self-respect? For me, that I think is a major question people will be asking. So I need to now raise my child to respect himself. I mean, I need to raise my child to survive this world where violence seems to be the word, the message that is better understood than showing self-respect.
But do you know how many lives have been saved just by avoiding violence?
Honestly.
At the end of the day, if God forbid, if the person has, you know, retaliated back and he's the person that ended up being in the morgue, they say that person will die. Now he lose.
Miriam Sanda case.
That's what I'm saying.
He was a good husband. Did he
No,
survive?
he should have walked away because that was not the first
she wasn't
time.
sure.
Did he not?
So let me.
He did. He was in the house with her. He was in the house with
Was he
her.
violent with her?
He was not, but he should have walked away.
The fact that, that's why I said dodge. What did I say? You people were laughing. When I started, I said, what I will teach my child is how to dodge the slap. Avoid being in a situation where you are with a violent person. Those are key traits that we must put into people. Not that you be thinking, I'm very, very strong. I can stay there and manage the situation. That's not wisdom. But that being said, the fact that I say you should not fight back does not mean I say you should stay in a violent situation.
Okay.
I might choose not to fight you, but does not mean that I'm permitting myself to be beaten constantly. You see, the example for this one is very political. Is our president. Like him or hate him, he understands how to maintain relationships. He will quarrel with you, state his mind. He's not going to get violent. We will forgive each other, but you know that I'm not permissive. I have seen people that understand, and Mayam is a good example for this. You might not know. Mayam will come across like I'm the nicest person in the world.
Before you use me as example, let me take your daily from Abuja.
Then I will bust Mayam's
for another
bubble.
example.
No, Mayam is the best example for this thing.
Good morning.
The example has to come. You see, Mayam is the best example. Mayam is sweet, easygoing, peace-loving. Don't cross her. It is the day you cross her that you will realize that inside all that peace, she's not going to deny it. Inside all that peace, she would give it to you.
Package you.
She will give you. She won't get violent, but she would express and set the boundaries. Like, see, we can be smiling. This one, I don't take it. And even me, I cannot do that one self on top of my loud voice. But I have learned that you don't need to be violent to establish that I'm self-respecting. Don't disrespect me. You disrespect me once, that's the only time it will ever happen. Next time, you will not try it again. Not because I will beat you, but I will let you know in clear terms and follow everything possible. As much as you love this guy loves the girl. She slapped him. No, the love has been slapped out of his head. At that point in time, if he has common sense, he should prosecute. Because it is not, that's the conversation that the lecturer should have had, that don't be foolish.
All right.
Being foolish is where you are slapped and you say, he loves me, that's why I'm there till he kill you. She loves me, that's why I'm there. That's foolish. Be wise. You chop it once, don't fight back. Follow prosecution, follow the rule of law, let the system fight for you.
Because you use me as an example, I agree with you. Oyi from Ikeja, good morning.
Hello, good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, first of all, I agree with Nima this morning. The fact we have to train our girls and our boys, we have to train them well. We should not say, these days, I think it's very confusing, even for adults. You want guys to be manly, you should receive slap and smile. You want ladies to be a female, she should be soft and everything. She should give a slap and not expect to be slapped back. I think the guy that was slapped himself was not properly trained. If he was properly trained, the way Nima said, he should be able to discern that a lady that he has dated for so long, you can't date a lady for so long and not know that, okay, she's ready to be proposed to. Even when we are saying, and we're acting on surprise on the day of proposal, we know that it is coming. In fact, I've been praying for it. For you to be slapped publicly, something must be wrong with you fundamentally. She did not train him well to be able to discern, not to know that, okay, I shouldn't propose to this. You should know who you want to even spend the rest of your life. That was not, that day, somebody was saying there that, okay, got a revelation. There was no revelation on that day. Nothing like revelation on that day. You should not get to revelation a day when you propose.
There is Wawules on your side.
Who is the victim in your own scenario? Who is the victim? Is it the man or the woman?
Hello?
Hello, Oyi, can you hear me? I said, who do you think is the victim in that scenario? Was it the man or the woman that slapped the man?
The victim is even the lady herself. You embarrassed her publicly.
Ouch.
You embarrassed her publicly. You went to propose to someone that was not ready for you. So she slapped you because you wanted to destroy her market value. People might be eyeing her somewhere. She was not ready for you. You went to propose to somebody that was not prepared for you. You were just friends. So maybe she should expect to be slapped back. That part I don't understand. You should not slap somebody, I agree. But both of them were wrong. You should not be slapping people around. But both of them were wrong in my own thinking. They were both wrong. Don't propose somebody that you can't tell. Are you that fickle-minded that you don't know who you wanted to spend your life with? Are you telling me that you, even when they were, all these videos that we see online that they're asking us of price, we were expecting to be proposed to. Thank you.
She's throwing the punch, right?
She takes no prisoners.
And another break. Let's go on a break. When we come back, we'll continue our conversation. Stay with us.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.